Good morning and welcome to SilverSneakers Flex class. This is a chair yoga class. I'm Olivia. This is North Presbyterian Church in Williamsville, New York. We are under a mask mandate here, so we're all wearing masks this morning. I will be as well. I hope you can hear me. Welcome to class. Let's get started. Go ahead and sit to the back of the chair, if you will. How about the lights there? Would you like them out?
Yes.
Maybe? It is dark outside, but I don't mind too dark. There.
Oh, that's better.
I think that one's on the other side, but that's
Yeah,
probably
I like it better.
all right. Back at the edge of your seat. Snuggle on in there. It's a Monday, it's rainy. We gotta be the light, all right? When there's no sunshine. Settle in, take that nice deep breath in. Exhale, relax, you've arrived, let go, and allow yourself to be present. Think of it as a holiday gift, all right, to yourself. The next holiday gift is the gift of breath. So take those deep breaths in. And a nice long, slow exhale. That's going to oxygenate your cells, your tissues, your organs. Take the deepest breath you've taken, and then let's wander out to the edge of the seat. Put your feet flat on the ground. Your knees are over your ankles or your insteps there. Just sitting very tall, and you may want to rock back and forth on the sit bones until you find, there's the very tip of the sit bones. Lengthen the crown of the head skyward. Let the shoulders drop away from the ears. And allow the arms just to be heavy next to you here. Breathing again. And tucking the elbows in a little closer towards the waistline. Come into seated mountain pose. I'm going to tip the head over, drop the chin down to your chest, come over to the other side, and we come right back up. So we avoid this backward motion, just the semicircle right in front. And just keep this going. Maybe there'll be a little crackling, a little snap, crackle, and pop. As long as there's no pain. And again. And coming all the way up. Let's use that left hand and push the chin over to the right. Just a little gentle pressure. And then with the right fingers, let the chin go over the left shoulder. Left shoulder. Just a little gentle pressure there. All right, back to the center. Now, hands on the kneecaps, straight arms. I want you to lift the heart. So right here, lift the heart. The head's going to come up with it. Just don't let the head fall back. And then exhale with those straight arms still. Tuck the tailbone underneath you and round back. Tuck the chin towards the chest. Look towards your navel. And then right back up. Keeping the arms straight. Lift the heart. Exhale, scoop the belly, roll back. More. Lifting up and contracting back. One more time. And back. Sitting up nice and tall. Let's roll the shoulders around. All right, there's where you also might feel a little snap, crackle, and pop. Again. One more time. Fingers out in front, palms face the ceiling, then draw the fingers back, and then curl them into your shoulders. Open them, press them back. I don't know if you can see me back there, and curl them in. And again, two more. I'm going to take this out. I want to move over just a little bit for me. Thank you. Thanks, Faye. And press that out, extending through the digits. And back. All right, so both arms down, press the knuckles back, and then circle around. Clasp your fingers, tuck the tailbone. All right, knuckles pressing forward, and now I'm gonna flip my hand. So you gotta open up just a little bit, reach to the ceiling, a little baby arc. Lift that left elbow, and back to the center. Your elbows can be bent. Now lift the right elbow. Back to the center, hands behind the head, press both elbows back. And then release down. Let the shoulders just release. Let's lift up on that right leg. If you need to hold it, go ahead. If you don't, just let it move by itself there. All right. Circle in the ankle. All right, and out with the heel. Come right back in, drop the toe. Again, you need to support that. Go ahead and do that. Check in with your posture. That belly is pulled in and the spine is nice and tall. Crown of the head's reaching skyward. And one more time. And in. Now, with that heel, put it right there on your shin, and like you're going to scratch your shin, come right up and down. Yeah. 2 more. All right, very nice. And then take that leg out to the side. I'm going to hold it there with my knee. Knee, stay right over the ankle. Return to the front and take the gaze. Now I'm going to use my hand to hold it there. And maybe that left hand is going to make its way to the back of your seat or to the chair seat. Yeah. Breathing deep. Come on back in, walk that foot back in, toe heel, and then the other side lifts up. Again, check in with your posture here, all right? And if you need to lower the leg a little bit to get the spine straight, do so. Support it if that feels better to you. All right, here we go. Out with the heel, and in, drop the toe. And again. Again, nice and tall. 2 more. And last one. All right, so now heel goes right there on the low shin, and you're going to scratch it up and down with your heel, so you keep that foot flexed. All right, very nice. Out to the side, and again, knee over the ankle, hold it right there, coming back to the front. Now, you can just turn the chin or roll that right shoulder back and take the gaze. Watch that knee's not going to buckle in. You want to keep it pressing into the ground. I like to say, take that baby toe edge of the foot and press it into the ground on that left leg. Breathing. All right, back to the front. Walk it right back in, toe heel, toe heel. Take the right leg out, hold onto the chair, lift the heart. Here we go. Hands on that left thigh. I'm going to hinge forward here, holding onto the chair if you still need it, and then release down and roll back up. Okay, same thing on the left leg, extend it out in front. Lift the heart. My hands are on the back of the chair. And then right hand on the right thigh. You're going to hinge forward, heart forward, and then release down and roll back up. From here, right arm up, left arm presses back. And again, up. And again, up. All right, now, bend both elbows. Touch where you can. Reach. We go the other way. Touch where you can. Reach. And again, touch where you can. Doesn't matter where. And one more time. And touch where you can. Beautiful. Arms out in front. We're going to peel that right arm back, shoulder to shoulder, all the way back. So watch what's happened with the hips and the knees. Have they turned, or can you keep them to the front here? Close that back up. All right, so ground through the feet here. We're going to keep the hips and knees facing straight ahead and go the other way. Looking to that left wall as best you can. Come back to the front. Let's do it again. Look to the right wall. Inhale back. Look to the left. And inhale back. Arms up. Forward fold. Very nice. Halfway rise. And circle sweep. And arms out to the side. You're going to cross them in front here. Cross, 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 cross. Open wide. A lot of exhale. When you get rid of all that breath, inhale and open, all right? So maybe different. Exhale. One more time. Deep breath in. And forward fold. Tuck your chin to your chest here first, And then inhale, we halfway rise and spring the hands back. Palms to the ground, knuckles to the ceiling. Squeezing the shoulder blades, and then let the shoulder blades drop down towards your tailbone. So the back of the neck gets as long as it can. No crease back there. All right, we circle sweep all the way up. Feet underneath you. We're going to stand up. You can take the hands together on your lap, on the chair, however you want. Deep breath in. Exhale, we rise up. Super. All right, so heels underneath the sit bones. Grab the ground, grab your shoes with your toes. A little micro bend in the knees. Draw the tailbone down towards the heels. Let the shoulder heads draw to the side walls. I'm not going to come back, just to the side walls so that chest gets as broad as it possibly can. If you draw them back, you're not as wide as you possibly can. But if you let them come to the side walls, there you are. Right arm up. I'm going to slide down the left. Now, I'm going to look down towards my left fingers, heel. And as you switch to the other side, keep your eyes on the fingers. And then the next thing, we go to the other side. I'm looking up that arm, belly in. Look down to the right fingers, and then we switch. Now, as I do this, I'm going to push my hips a little bit to the right, increasing that stretch. Follow your left hand up. Maybe push the hips to the left, and then look down to the right. Okay, just bring that right hand up. Keep that left one there. Deep breath in. Forward fold. Halfway rise. Feel that lengthen in the back of the legs. Those hamstrings stretch. Crown of the head stretching forward. Tailbone stretching back. Heart moving forward. Wow, we got this. Circle sweep all the way down and circle the arms around. All right, a little shake out. Very nice. Well, let's go grab a drink of water and move around to the back of the chair. See if I can find my water. What's happening today? Okay. So as always, let's come into downward facing dog first. And you know what? Y'all are too close there in the back, aren't you? You can get back there, okay? All right, you just let me know if we need to scoot up, because we got plenty of room up here today. Splay your fingers out, soften your knees, tip that pelvis forward so the tailbone, sit bones point to the back wall. Even if you're up high, just take a little bit of a tip here. And then we try to lower the heart towards the ground. Just don't let the ears, the face fall below the arms there. The ears should be lined up with your upper arm. Take a deep breath in. One more. Okay, I'm going to step in on the right foot. Turn it to the left chair leg. We open everything to the left, and you're going to use that left arm out to the side and circle sweep down. Come right back up into our sunflowers, okay? Now, you can use two hands if you want, but you've got that chair handy if you need it. Bend the knees. Don't be afraid to bend your knees, okay? Watch the head doesn't fall below the hips, yeah? But you are going to bend the knees. Think about that, all right? It's not just a hinge, it's also a bend. Now let's connect this with breath. We inhale up, exhale down. So that's going to slow this down. One more. And end with the arms up and out. I'll drop that right hand to the chair. I want you to bend the left knee and arc over towards the chair. So a great side stretch here. Come back to the center, deep breath in. Hands together, step to the chair, and we step back on the right foot, and we do the same thing on the other side. Really connected with breath, okay? You've got that hand on the chair if you need it. We exhale down, inhale up. Think about pushing through the feet to get yourself back up. Push through those heels and let that drive you back up. Take one more and stay in that upward motion. Now drop that left hand to the chair. Bend the right knee and arc over to the chair. Great side stretch there. All right, beautiful. Both hands find the chair. This time we step back to downward facing dog. Lovely. Okay, take the gaze over the chair. Step in on the right foot and back on the left. I'm going to turn my chair sideways so you can see, so those in TV land can see also. I'm going to bend my elbows right here. Yep. I'm going to bring my heart forward, step forward, maybe straightening the arms, maybe lifting the back foot, you decide. Stepping back, bend the back knee, bend the front knee. Maybe you're going to push off or just ride up to the ball of the foot. Okay. So the motion is coming forward. Sit back, bend that back knee, bend the front knee, come right through, pushing off, lift the heart. Again, and again. Anything you want to add to that, including that lift from the back, that lift the front toe. It's kind of a version of what we would call Chaturanga. Yeah. And one more time, lifting up. Hold on. Now, let's lift that back foot, and we're going to pulse that back leg. So without the body moving, all right, just the heel is going to lift. And you squeeze that glute, hamstring, really work. That belly's pulled in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Right arm out. Deep breath in. Exhale. Can we get that knee and elbow together right in front of you there? Lengthen out. Exhale. Sweep the belly. Lifting. Touch the foot on the ground anytime you need it. And if you can't get it up there to the elbow, that's okay too. 2 more times. Last one. All the way back. Reach. Hold. Maybe find balance. Step back to downward facing dog. Now, maybe you need a little wiggle in your hips side to side, a little tuck in the tailbone to release that. And then come to just stillness. Nice breath. Okay, take the gaze over the chair. Step in on the left foot, and it's going to go about halfway between your right foot and the back foot. This is where we're going to bend those elbows. All right, press through, press up, straighten the arms as best you can. Maybe lift the back leg, sink the back knee, bend the front knee, push through, push up. Again, sink the back knee, get that nice stretch in, bend the front knee, push off, push up. Again, really lovely, keep going. Come right through like you're crawling out of a mouse coming out of the hole that's in the side of my house. And again. All right, last one. Holding that. And this is where we're going to pulse. Belly is in here. Watch a lot of movement, just the leg. Toes facing the ground, little micro bend. 4, 3, 2, 1. Out goes that left hand. Deep breath in. Exhale. Elbow and knee if you can. Again. It's balance. It's strength. It's core. All right, let's just take one more. And extend. Hold it. Yeah. Find length here. Should you find balance? Great, but find length. And back foot goes down, back to downward facing dog. Around the other way. And again, any movement you need to stretch that out in through the back and the glutes. Hamstring, tip the pelvis forward. You really feel that there then. And then come to just stillness. Try to lighten up on the weight on your hands for a moment. And see if the feet, the legs can take the weight. Breathing. Slide the hands back to the legs. Bend the knees. We're going to reverse swan dive back up. So you're going to lead with the back of the hands coming up. Forward fold. All right, here's that halfway rise. Heart moves forward. Y'all got that? Great. I'm so tickled. Breathing deep. And then circle sweep. Nice, nice. All right, upward salute. Reach to the ceiling. Bring the hands together if you can. Draw that line up. Reach a little bit higher. And then just let the arms float down. Back to mountain pose. Find your feet in the right position. Long neck. Find the shoulders in the right position. Belly is pulled in. We all need to be walking through the earth like this, right? Beautiful. Okay, another drink of water. We come back. Okay, mountain pose once again. Nice. Keep that chair handy. Right up on your toes. Still mountain pose, a little balance. One chair, one hand, no hands, you decide. I'm going to drop just my right heel. Okay. So now I'm on the ball of my foot. Still balancing, little micro bend. Let that foot leave the earth. Hate when that happens. Okay, here we go. Step out to the right. Turn the toe, bend the knee. Come on back in. See if you can find balance here. Step out. Come on back in. Yeah. Turning that toe towards that left wall. Come on back in. Look that way too. Come on back in. Push out. Bring it right back in. We'll take one more. And then hold this balance. Nice. Find it, find it. Press the feet into the ground. Lift the pelvic floor, belly in, heart lifted, crown of the head lifting. And now we're going to step out here and come into warrior two. So sink in that knee. It's over the ankle, back leg is straight, arms go out. Whew. Squeezing the shoulder blades in here, in the back, breathing deep. Lovely. And let's just hinge at the hip. So I'm going to touch the kneecap. Don't change anything in the leg, and touch the back. Again, touch the kneecap. And touch the back. If you need the chair, it's always there. Are the kids playing outside today?
I guess so.
Oh my gosh.
They love
Cool.
rain. They love
All right, and mud.
the mud. They love
Yeah.
the mud.
All right, leave that arm up there. Stretch a little bit higher. Turn your gaze that way. Now keep the chair handy if you need it. But find length from the fingertips to the hip bone. We're going to windmill. Come into extended angle. I love it. And if you find balance, turn the gaze up that arm as well. So always lifting the chin. But remember to stay in that mountain pose, yeah? Keep that handy, a chair right handy. You need it. And then let's level this off. Beautiful, straighten the leg, triangle pose. So reach, using the chair if you need to. And again, here we go. We're going to windmill the arms. That left arm goes up. Now, in this position, we tend to come forward here. So what I want you to think about doing is pressing the hips towards the chair and let the shoulders draw back, which may mean you need to come up higher, but that's okay, all right? Too much on the arm, you've got the chair. You can also take it to your pocket in the back. Let's see if we can create this mountain pose here. So both shoulders are broad, right? Legs are really working here. Breathing deep. One more breath. Let that arm reach right back up, both arms. Walk your feet together. Forward fold. Halfway rock. And circle sweep. Hold on, hold this chair pose now. Our legs are getting plenty warmed up. See if we can deepen it a little bit more. Now you've got this imaginary beach ball right here in front. You've got to hold it. No, it's not a beach ball. It's a gallon of milk, and that weighs 8 pounds. So if you can imagine that, That's gonna fire these muscles on here. So let's do that. Breathing deep. One more breath. Lifting up right to the ceiling. And release. All right, we'll shake out and come to the other side. We're gonna start with that out and back in, finding our balance. Okay, nice and tall. Let that right heel leave the earth. And then maybe the right toes leave the earth. And that's where we may need the chair, and that's okay too. We're gonna step out, come right back into that position. And I like to I use my chair first until I really find, oh yeah, that's as far as I need to go. Let's try 4 more. We'll hold the last one. Belly in, reconnect everything. 2. Look towards the right. Come right back in. All right, hold on. And now we're gonna step out and find our warrior 2. All right, so reposition your feet, knee over the ankle, back leg is straight, arms out. Rock your shoulder blades down your tailbone, right? And then we're just gonna hinge. This is in the rib cage, just at the rib cage where it meets the spine. Firm up those legs, grab the ground, your shoes with your toes, really make them work. All right. This time, we're going to hold this downward motion, coming into our extended angle. It might be backwards this time. If you need to use that chair, get it there. Once again, everything in mountain pose here, so the chest is really broad. Hips are going to press a little towards the chair, and the shoulders are going to draw back. All right, we go back to reverse. Keeping that front knee bent. Just straighten it, keep it bent. Nice. Chair's always handy if you need it. We're going to come back to warrior 2 this time. And now straighten that leg. And here's our triangle pose. So slide towards the right. My hips are going to push to the left. Here's where we windmill. Yeah. And watch this motion here. I want you to press the hips forward and draw the shoulders back. Everything in mountain pose. It may not be that deep. Absolutely beautiful, everyone. Lovely. Nice. Maybe turn the gaze using the chair if you'd like. If that's too much for the arm, drop it. Slide it into your back pocket. Reach to the ceiling, let it pull you right back up, toes to the front, down to your heart. Okay, hands on the hips this time, lift the heart. We're gonna hinge towards the chair, little micro bend in the knees, keeping the shoulder blades squeezing and keeping the elbows pushing out towards the diagonal here instead of down. So keep the shoulder blades drawing together, and now using the toes, push right back up. Walk that foot in, downward facing dog, stepping in. Looking over the chair, I'm going to step the feet wide and bring them in just a wee bit. All right, toes are going to face the front still. So I'm sort of leaning into the chair, although I don't have weight on it. I'm hinged at the hip here. I'm going to reach up and out with my right hand. All right? And then exhale, sinking into both knees. Let it reach over to the left wall. Look underneath that left arm. And again, well, I guess depending on how deep. When you bend the knees, I want you to bend them both the same. So don't push over to the left. Bend them both the same. Exhale, feed it through. Again. Feed it through. One more time. And feed it through. All right, all the way up. Now to me, reach the fingers. I'm going to use my left hand on the chair. Now, try to keep that arm up right there by your cheek, right? And I'm pushing my left hand. I'm going to use that there. And then reach those fingers to me. Fingers to me. Breathe deep. One more breath. And then release that arm down in front. Just give it a swirl around. Yep. Okay, other side, same thing. So I'm hinged at the hip just a little bit. No weight on there, but I am hinged. I'm going to reach up to the ceiling. And exhale, bend both knees the same. Scoop down, right back up. Again, scoop down. All the way up. Looking to the right if you can. You can look underneath that arm maybe. And one more time, all the way up. We're going to hinge forward at the hips, reach to me, little micro bend in the knees. Work at keeping that arm up there by the face. It's going to be a lot of work on the back, so I'm going to use my right hand on the chair. One more breath. All right, pushing all the way back up. Wide standing mountain pose. Yeah, tailbone to the ground, broad shoulders. Walk your feet in, toe heel, toe heel. Downward facing dog. All right. Breathe. Okay. This time you look over the chair, step in on the right foot, halfway between where you were and the foot behind you. And then I'm going to bend my knees. Oh, those are elbows. Bend my elbows, all right? So I'm going to tuck them in right next to me here. So my shoulders are over my elbows here, yeah? And then I'm going to let that left foot leave the earth. Bring the heart forward. Try to stay over your hands there, all right? Instead of pulling off to the side. Elbows are drawing down to the ground. Tuck them in right next to the rib cage. Maybe lifting a little bit higher, it's up to you. You're looking right beyond the seat. Belly is in. Supporting leg is bent just a wee bit. Coming into what we call warrior 3. Toe to the ground. All right, bend that back knee, or bend that knee until that back foot comes down. We're going to push off, rise up into warrior 1. All the way up, deep breath. Beautiful. Yeah. Nice. Let's take the hands behind the head and press into your hands. Press your head into your hands, lifting the heart a wee bit more. Press the elbows back. Nice chest expansion here. Step both feet together. Forward fold. Sway rise. And hands are going to find the chair. Same thing here. Elbows are going to draw to the ground. All right? I'm going to slide my right foot out. And I'm going to turn my chair around. Let me check out this side of the room. So we're not looking down underneath the chair here. I want you to look to the seat of the chair. Draw the elbows down. And then we're going to let that foot leave the earth if you'd like. Pull that belly in. Heart's coming forward. Elbows, tuck them right next to your rib cage. Now, you may hinge a little deeper. You can lift the leg higher, or you can keep it even on the ground. It's up to you entirely. 3 breaths. You are looking over the chair here. Nice. Strong arms here. 1 more breath. Bend that front knee until that back foot comes on the ground. We're going to rise up into warrior 1. Deep breath in. Coming away from the chair, you need it, bring it back to you. All right. This time, turn the palms out. Let the elbows, imagine they were going to touch behind your body. Lift the heart. All right. Circle sweep them, bring that back foot in. Come into chair pose. Chair pose, chair pose. So my knees are bent. My front knee never straightened. Powerful pose if you'd like. And you can bend the elbows. Breathing deep. Let's pull the elbows back once again. Palms to the side walls. And reach to the ceiling. Deep breath. Exhale. All the way back down. Whew. Let the arms rest. Let the legs rest. Shake out. Grab a little bit of water. Let me see what... Gosh, it's dark in here, huh?
It is.
All right. I think we'll sit back down. Good work. So out to the edge of the seat. Nice work. Nice work. That was a lot. Lifting up on that knee. Okay. So and you can grab underneath or on the top. It doesn't matter to me. Take a deep breath in. I'm going to scoop the belly and roll back. It's like I've got a beach ball right here in front. So I'm going to scoop over. Allow the forehead to come towards the knee. And then inhale, drop the foot, open the heart, lift the chest. I'm going to do the same thing on the other leg. Scoop the belly, roll back towards that fleshy part. Take a breath into the back ribs. open wide. Press the knuckles out. One more each direction. Get rid of all that breath, and then fill the lungs. Deepest breath you've taken, longest exhale you've done. And all the way back out. Release down, come into seated mountain pose. All right, let's get into our performance stretch. I'm going to lift up on the right leg. You know, if you have been told not to cross the midline, hip replacement, hip trouble, knee trouble, that doesn't feel good, don't do it. This foot is right underneath the ankle here. I'm going to hold on to the outside edge. And you have choices. You can certainly hold this up if this feels better, or giving a little press down, depending on your flexibility. You should feel tension. You shouldn't feel pain. And then let's first get that spine nice and straight. Yeah. So if you've rolled back, find the tip of the sit bones. You know where they are. Not the front, just the tip. Or, yeah, the top. And then you want a little bit more. Bring the heart forward to me. Not the forehead, not the chin, the heart. You'll feel that stretch increase a wee bit more. It's entirely up to you. Breathing deep. And even forward fold over this leg if you'd like. I'm not going to go there for fear that might happen. You might follow. But that's always another option if that feels good. All right, coming out of this, I'm going to sit up straight, clasp my hands, surround that knee, and you have choices once again. You can keep the foot hooked on that leg, or you may drop it down, depends on your flexibility. Lifting that knee up skyward, take a deep breath in, and then exhale, let it draw towards that left shoulder as you look to the right. Again, feel free to let that knee release from the other leg, if that feels better. One more breath. So coming back to the front. Extend this leg out to the side. So you're going to have to resituate yourself on the chair. And I'm going to slide that leg out and straighten it. Now you can turn the toe to the front. If this gives you a cramp in your hip, then go ahead and pull that heel in. Okay, that'll feel better to you, I think. But using the hand on the side of the chair, I'm going to baby arc over. Let that elbow go towards the back of the chair. Watch the shoulder. Let the shoulder drop down. That elbow goes to the back. Nice long fingers, long arm, long leg. Beautiful. Now we're going to come up the other way as well. So sitting nice and tall. No pressure on this leg, just fingertips. And we're going to take this gait pose. So I'm going to reach to the ceiling. Pull that belly in. You don't want to push on that leg at all. Just let the fingertips slide. Maybe take the gaze skyward. All right. That hand's going to find the chair once again. I'm going to swing this arm around. Reach to the ceiling. All right, now turn the gaze to the ceiling. You can do whatever feels good to you with this hand right here in the back. All right, you can even rest the elbow on the back of the chair. But lifting the heart, it's my version of Wild Thing, and you all did it beautifully. Lovely. All right, come back up. Swoop that leg back in. And let's start with the other side. All right, so up comes that leg. And cross it over. Again, you may have two different legs, so maybe this is the leg you do or that you don't do. Foot underneath the ankle. Check and see that it is. All right. It's flat on the ground. This foot stays flexed, protects the knee, and you find your nice piriformis stretch from the tip of the sit bones. All right. Maybe you hinge forward. Maybe you forward fold over that leg. But pull that belly in. And you're moving with the heart. Shoulders are broad, always in mountain pose there. And then just try to relax in the hips and the legs. As you breathe, that exhale is relaxing. So see if you can let that happen. Find yourself in a position where you can just kind of let go and let the muscles come to their length. Maybe you'll find you can go a little deeper if you try to let go. All right, come back up. This is where we're going to take our hands around the knee. Yeah. Sitting nice and tall. drawing that knee towards the right shoulder. And as you exhale, twist, it's going to come even closer. Again, you can release that foot from the other leg. If that feels better, by all means do that, or keep it hooked there. You can increase this as much as you would like. Relax your shoulders, everybody. They tend to come up when we pull. Nice. Lovely. Oh, my best pupils today. Okay, come on back to the front slowly. That's spring loaded. We're going to take this out to the side. And again, just resituate yourself so you can get that leg out to the side. Toe to the front, or you can turn the heel in. It's up to you entirely. First, we're going to go this way. Just easy, easy. Breathe. Relax that shoulder. And then we go the other way, Gait Pose. So just, once again, ever so soft micro bend there. Just gently, gently touch this. Find length up here, all right? So you are reaching to the ceiling. That belly is pulled in. Beautiful. All right, drop that hand down. I'm going to swoop that arm around. I'm going to let my elbow come into the back of the chair there. Turn the gaze to the ceiling, palm to the ceiling. It's a da kind of stretch. Enjoy it. You do it whenever you get out of bed in the morning, I'm sure. So nice. All right, come on back. Bring that foot in. Back out to the edge of the seat. Let's take a forward fold. Deep breath. Exhale, forward fold. Tuck your chin towards your chest. Scoop the belly. Little dome in the back. And then we're going to come out of this. Bring the heart forward. Slide up the legs. Hands on the thigh muscles. Draw those thigh muscles back and the elbows back. Little baby cobra. Sit up tall. And let's take a round just in the upper body. So dome the upper back. Separate the shoulder blades. Pull that navel in. And then release. Push all the way back to the back. One last little stretch with the feet, ankles, toes, wrists, fingers. Yes, in and out, in and out. And then coming into our L-sit, reach to the ceiling. Now, I'm just going to take a little arc over here and then swing to the other side. Back to the front. Reach to the toes a little bit. Yeah. And then take the hands around to the back. Sit back into the chair. Maybe clasp them. So I'm going to take this keyhole behind. Press the knuckles down. Sit on back into the chair. Oh, it's going to support you there. Let that happen. Put your feet down. And then just come into seated mountain pose. Deep relaxation. Shavasana. Nice deep breath. The deepest kind you've taken. Long, 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 long exhale. And now, just come back to stillness. Reap the benefits of those endorphins that are racing through your body now as a result of the stretch and the strengthen. You should feel a little tired. But not enough to put yourself to sleep.
Of course, they're all robocalls.
Where there is love, there are miracles. And where there are miracles, there is much joy. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Hands together at your heart. May today bring joy, miracles, much love. Namaste. Nice, nice class. Now, this is the second Wednesday of the month, so there will not be class on Wednesday this week. I haven't sent out last Wednesday's class, so I'm gonna wait and send that out on Wednesday. So you'll have something to do if you'd like to. You don't have to tell me that you've done it, whether you do or not, but I will send that out, so you'll have something on Wednesday morning, just in case. All right? Thank you for coming. Beautiful practice today. Truly, truly.
And next Monday's on, right?
Yeah.